we may be watching the most complete quarterback our game has ever seen.
All right, BJ Kissel here with a familiar face and somebody that all football fans already know, and two-time league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and Kurt Warner, Cedar Rapids, Iowa native as well. Grew up in Chiefs Kingdom.
Yes.
I'm curious your perspective when you see a guy like Patrick Mahomes. For him, based on your experience, just what advice would you have for him as he enters his third year as a starter, not even 25 years old, with everything he's accomplished?
First of all, I believe he's handled himself extremely well. And, the way he deals with people, I think is always key as you're going through this, and success and more people will come and more things will come. Being able to keep yourself refined to the point that you don't allow that stuff to shape you a little bit. And, I think that's the first piece of advice, is that you've done it well, you've handled it well, you've been great. Don't change.
Do it, baby. Let's do it.
I think he's a great young man, and I think he's got some good people around him. And Coach Reed, I think, he does a great job. He's done a great job kind of early on, kind of shaping him and not allowing him to be overwhelmed. So I think that's where it starts. And then I think the second part of it is, as a player, is continually look at yourself and try to self-scout yourself to the point where you don't allow yourself to get away from what makes you great. And that gets harder and harder. The more success you have, the more you kind of feel like, I got it. I'm good. I'll make up for whatever. But to kind of stay in tune to what makes you great, what makes you special, I think those are the things on and off the field that will continue to allow him to be successful.
As one of the guys who played the position and one of the best to ever do it, when you watch him, besides the obvious things that fans can pick up, just the crazy athleticism, the throws, what is it that you appreciate most about his game when you flip on the tape and watch?
When I watch him, and I sent a tweet out earlier this year when I was watching some tape of him saying that we may be watching the most complete quarterback our game has ever seen. And you talk about the crazy athleticism, kind of like an Aaron Rodgers type guy there. But what he does inside the pocket is pretty special too, especially for a young guy. But to me, what separates him from most guys, we've all seen somebody go up on a board and draw out a play. And, on that play, it's like, okay, here's what we're expecting to get, and here's where we're expecting to throw this, and this is what your read's going to be, and all this stuff. And that's great. A lot of guys can see that and do that and understand that, and it's all good. The next level of playing quarterback is the ability to take that play and now all of a sudden see other throws that may be in there. You want to hit it here, I understand that. But if this guy does this, now I could probably hit it there, or I could hit it here, or if that guy sinks in here and I got this option. And not very many guys have the ability to creatively see different kinds of throws that can transpire within the course of a play. That, to me, is what makes Patrick special.
Y'all believe that this is our moment.
You put what he can do in the pocket, you put his athleticism, and then you put that creativity into the mix. And that's why I say, again, it's early. I know we got a long way to go. Why we may be seeing the most complete quarterback, because he can do all of those different things.